What's up, everybody? My name is Alicia. I'm a filmmaker and I'm a big women's sports fan. So this is going to be my first video on this TikTok page, and I'm going to just discuss a bunch of things that happened in women's basketball on November 4th, Monday, which was yesterday. So first off, my two teams are UConn and Columbia. I go to Barnard College, which is a sister college of Columbia University, so a lot of my videos are going to be off of that. So we're going to start off with the game Columbia University versus Stony Brook. The leading scorer for Columbia yesterday was Riley Weiss, number 24, sophomore guard. She had 18 points, went 4 for 9 for 3, which is incredible, 44%. 4 for 4 on free throws, and 5 for 14 on field goal. I noticed that I didn't watch her too much last year, but it seems like she has a lot more confidence than she did last year. More willing to attack in the mid-range. I think that's something that she still needs to work on. But again, her three-point shot always has been super incredible. So yeah, she did phenomenal tonight. Another player that I think didn't show that much on the box score, Maria Avelias, hopefully I'm saying that correctly, number 12. She's a transfer from Ole Miss, also a sophomore. And she had 5 points. She played 14 minutes. But I think what really stood out to me when I watched her was her hustle and always diving for the loose ball, always getting the rebound. I believe she's only like 5'11", 5'10". But being that player to kind of always be on defense and just lock down all these players, I think she became my favorite player yesterday, just based off of that, just based off of her hustle, because I didn't really see any other player do that. Not that they are bad at defense or whatever, but I just saw that Maria really wanted it really bad, and there's that like fire in her belly that I really admired. So off of that, those are the two players that I really liked yesterday. Manhattan College versus Rutgers. I have been following them a little bit because of Hannah Mule, who is Nika Mule's younger sister. And Hannah went off yesterday, scoring 28 points. She went 6 for 8 on 3, which is insane. Absolutely incredible. 9 for 14 field goal and 4 for 6 on free throws. I think that's just like a big statement that she made, considering she was a transfer from Fairfield, coming to Manhattan College. Can't wait to see how her junior season plays out. The next piece of news that I'm going to discuss is Syla Swords. She is a freshman guard at Michigan, went to Long Island Lutheran, which is semi-close to where I live, and played against South Carolina, which obviously they won the national championship last year, so big like headline game. And she had 27 points. They did lose against South Carolina, but I think it just shows just how incredible she is as a player. I believe the highest recruit that Michigan has ever received. She also went to the Olympics this year as an 18-year-old, which is pretty insane for Team Canada. So very excited to see how her career plays out. Looks like it's a great start already. My last bit of news that I'm going to discuss on the men's basketball side are 2 Asian players that are putting it on for the Ivy League. So I think a lot of you guys know Xaivian, 27 points, 6 assists, 9 for 14 field goal. And Robert Hinton, who is at Harvard, 27 points, 9 for 12 field goal, and 8 for 10 free throws. I think it just really shows that the Ivy League as a whole, including Columbia, they've just been going super insane, and I'm just super excited to see how it plays out this season, especially on the women's side. I hope to see Columbia hopefully win the Ivy Madness tournament so they could go to March Madness or get a bid, how they did earlier this year, a first 4 bid, or even just like a seeded bid, because I feel like they have been really putting it on for the Ivy League, and just slowly the program for the women's basketball at Columbia has just been getting like super good. And from what I noticed at the game from Stony Brook and Columbia was just how polished the whole team was top to bottom, because they were blowing Stony Brook out like 40 points by the end. They put in their bench players. I think the bench players looked great. I think they looked super prepared, and they looked like they wanted to be out there. And even though some of them were maybe figuring out what they were doing, I really feel like they all understood their assignment, and they just looked ready, and I think that is really scary and really awesome to see for Columbia women's basketball. And I think with, as I just talked about, the two Asian players, Xaivian Lee and Robert Hinton, kind of just showing how, like, first of all, that the Ivy League's being put on the map, and then also Asian players being put on the map. Me being, an Asian American person, I think it's super important to see that representation and just showing that, like, you're not bound to a stereotype, basically. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know what else you want to see. I'm probably gonna go watch the men's Columbia game and discuss about that on Saturday, and probably watch a couple other games. I'm looking to watch a lot of New York basketball, so like Long Island University, St. John's, Manhattan College, Columbia, obviously. And then I'm also just like fans like Stanford and UConn women's basketball, so I'll look out for all of those and I'll keep you guys posted. Thank you so much.